It's an everyday kind of love. Every morning I'm in it. This love is an everyday kind of love. Every morning I'm in it. This love is an everyday kind of love. This love doesn't leave me all alone. This love won't leave me 'cause my past is bad. Oh, it raises me from love. My feet, I stand
Hi everyone, my name's Mary Moo, and for the next hour, I am going to be with you. In fact, I'm here every Thursday. Yes, every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. GMT, right here on the Ruach Radio. This is where it's at. This is where we have good conversation and interviews. I'm listening to some great music, some fresh music. I like playing some oldies, some newies, and just requested stuff. So this is where it's at. And today's show is, trust me, it is like what we always do. A good conversation and a good time. And I'm not going to tell you who my guest is this time, because my guest is actually going to introduce himself. But I'm going to tell you this. This week, this show, we are looking at UK rap music. Yes, UK rap music. There is, for those of you who don't know, there is a really, really good catalogue of artists out there who are doing hot, great things in the UK scene. I am telling you. And with my guest, we're going to flip back, look, to when grime music, became really popular, started gathering momentum to where we are today and the evolution of rap and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to that conversation, and you should stick around for that. And all the songs we're going to play today are going to be from UK artists. We're going to make sure they're all UK based. Big up UK, whatever city you're from, big right up. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's get things going so we can get straight to the interview. I'm going to kick things off with Faith Child, KB, and Ty Brazzle with New Era. Let's go.
I feel like I have more money when I make less. I've been counting, doing the maths on my account, and the money don't make sense. I see crazy figures that I spent on dinners. Can I get a witness? And everybody's trying to holler, trying to run up on a brother, want to make a couple dollars off me. What are the benefits if you get everything and then you lose your soul? You can't take anything when they are burying you at your funeral. I wanna never better, gonna never better. Get lower together for the triple letter. And I don't win a black cat to the back when I still need to snap back to a new era. Yeah, level up, we're about to take it and level up.
city. You don't wanna scheme here, it ain't pretty. Little bitty team here, we got plenty. We ain't never beamed up the top 50. Paul gon' sing through his McCarthy. That I got ring through his combust. Yeah, that I'm all look at the rocks that they picking up and toss. Picking the car, go deliver with the dogs. Homie itching for the ball, going all, give it all. Look at the call, put it on for the Lord and the laws. And we know the fear involved, but all involves the cause. For the word of God is not an a la carte. That's the part we part, the bets are off. And if we lost, we sauce like nets are off. My God, level up, we're about to take it and level up. In it to win it, no limits, you know that we're heading up. Blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings. You know where we're getting from. By the bone, by the bang, it's a new era, new everything. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. By the boom, by the bang, it's a new era, new everything.
We made idols out of evil, the heart deceitful. Don't trust the higher ups, don't trust yourself either. We made idols out of evil, a wicked people, the heart deceitful. We all evil. Yeah. Run, tell that it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. This put death to the idol. My cross chained in the Bible. I walk through valley with eyes closed. Through the flame, but I survival. I tell the devil that Christ home. Repent. I am a problem, this is the godson. I'm on a mission, disrupting, kicking, breaking the windows, breaking the system, yeah. They rather push the drugs, but I got the antidote. They want a shallow 16, but I'm Michelangelo. And they want puppets, but I'm a truth bearer. No cap, tell that snap back to a new era.
Level up, we're about to take it and level up. In it to win it, no limits, you know that we're heading up. Blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings. You know where we're getting from. By the boom, by the bang, it's a new era, new everything. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. Go toe that, it's a new era. Run that back, it's a new era. By the boom, by the bang, it's a new era, new everything. It's a new era, new everything. Bada boom, bada bing, it's a new era, new everything.
If you're breathing, you have destiny. This is God's plan, what will be, will be. A wise man said the best things in life are free. So tell them that this round's on me, that they can keep the money, yeah. Just tell me if you love me, yeah. Cause when I die, he's gonna judge me. But by the blood, you know he washed me, yeah. I can't wait to go heaven, yeah. Ask me what's the hope in this world, I say it's heaven, yeah. And on my worst days, I just keep my mind on heaven, yeah. Our Father, who are in heaven, yeah. I know it's heaven, yeah. Counting on my blessing cause I've seen some else. Promises of heaven, but I've been through hell, yeah. They thought I would've failed. I told them with the Father, you'll prevail, yeah. Tell me what's the deal. See, I do this for my mama and my girl, yeah. In heaven there's a party. I see a couple of my sisters and my doggies, yeah. Cause if you're breathing, you have destiny. This is God's plan, what will be, will be. A wise man said the best things in life are free. So tell them that this round's on me, cause they can keep the money, yeah. Just tell me if you love me, yeah. Cause when I die, he's gonna judge me, yeah. But by the blood, you know he washed me, yeah. I can't wait to go heaven, yeah. Ask me what's the hope in this world, I say it's heaven, yeah. And on my worst days, I just keep my mind on heaven, yeah. Our Father, who are in heaven, yeah. I know it's heaven, yeah. Summertime, we were moving crazy. I was trying to get it off the pavement. I thought I knew it all when I was 18. I didn't even know what I was chasing, yeah. Like I saw some cold nights, it didn't faze me. Will I make it out, I was a maybe. I just wanna find a place I can call safety. I run to you, ask the Father to come take me. I can't wait to go heaven, but it's optional. See, it's how you live on earth, it be costing you. All them diamonds temporary, that ain't profitable. So I look up to the Father, tell me what to do. See, I need to get healed, but not the hospital. Someone fix my broken heart, that's the gospel. I couldn't do it on my own, he made it possible. Only then will I step up in these gates when I die singing like, if you're breathing, you have destiny. This is God's plan, what will be, will be. A wise man said the best things in life are free. So tell them that this round's on me, that they can keep the money, yeah. Just tell me if you love me, yeah. But when I die, he's gonna judge me, yeah. But by the blood, you know he washed me, yeah. I can't wait to go heaven, Ask me what's the hope in this world, I say it's heaven. Yeah. I know my worst days, I just keep my mind on heaven. Yeah, our Father, you are in heaven. Yeah, I know it's heaven. Yeah, I know it's heaven. Yeah. Ask me what's the hope in this world, I say it's heaven. Yeah. I know my worst days, I just keep my mind on heaven. Yeah, our Father, you are in heaven. I know it's heaven. Yeah.
Hi everyone, so this is the part of the interview that you guys are all looking forward to. We have been talking about the state of UK music rap music, going back to the grime days when acts like Governor B was out, Dwayne Triumph, Triple O, we had Faith Child. It was a really good time, those times. And I have one of those artists here with me, and I'm going to reveal, actually, I'm going to get him to introduce his own self, because I've been keeping it a secret for the beginning of the show, and then we're going to jump straight into it. So, my guys, who are you?
Yo, what's really good, people? It's your boy Triple O. I'm here, alive in the flesh. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, Triple O. I'm so excited to have you on because, like I said, I've been knowing about you, especially through a couple of my friends as well. They'll always go to little shows or things that you've been doing back in the days, things like that. So I think we know some mutual people, even though I don't know you myself, but I know you know some mutual people. It's
an honor to be involved with what you guys are doing here, honestly speaking. And I'm a big fan. Well, not even a big fan. I appreciate the ministry that God has been given to the church, and what you guys are doing is incredible. So it's an honor to be here.
Oh, fantastic. It's an honor to have you. And let's go back to 2005. That's why I understand you burst into the rap scene. Am I correct? Yeah, 2005. Take us back.
Oh, you're making me sound so young. We started back in 2005, which is a whole generation ago. A lot has happened since then. A lot of artists have come and gone since then, but it's been an incredible journey. Just to see how God's hand has just been at play throughout, my career and the growth and the birth of UK Christian music as a whole in that period of time. Yeah.
And I think that's what's really important, because on the in the regular rap sort of scene, grime was really big then. Grime was big, because it didn't seem like, how could we get, like, because some people, my opinion, sometimes some people think Christian rap music is not gonna, how are you gonna measure up to all the stuff that was out at the moment? How, or Lethal B, all that sort of stuff that was really banging. How was you able to come out with something so unique? Tell the gospel in a way that is so applicable but real, but with good music. Like, it was good. You're good.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll be so honest with you. Like, back then, we were all winging it. We were all just making it up as we were going along. A lot of us were still in uni, and we were using our student loans to fund what we were doing. We were a lot of us grew up with a lot of these artists that were doing bits at the time. So, your Lethal B's, your Kanos, your Gets, all those kind of guys that we were growing up alongside them, and listening, heavily influencing our sound and our music, and what we were doing was heavily influenced by what they were doing. So it was just a thing of where we wanted to make music which reflected our lives, and was almost a counter narrative to what was being pushed in the grime scene at the time, and we were just making music, writing lyrics, going to sets, and producing stuff and producing songs. Literally, that's what it was. It was the hustle.
Wow. So in terms of you getting into rap and writing and things like that, how did you know that this is something I wanted to be a part of? What was your moment that?
Yeah. It's funny because I tell this story all the time. Basically, I loved just writing, just as in period. I just loved writing, and I remember I was rapping. This is before I got saved. This is before I was making Christian music, and I remember I was at church, and a few of my friends, we were having a cipher, and we were going back to back with our church bars. And it got to me, and I was doing all the, I will, non-Christian content, to put it politely. And I just remember one of my guys turning around and saying to me, he said, bro, your mum is over there. You don't do any of the stuff that you just said in your lyrics. Like, where is this coming from? What's that all about? And then at that point, I was just like, oh yeah, I really don't. I really don't. So I then started to switch up my writing style and make it more reflective of, where I was at personally and what I was trying to profess. And all I knew was, all right, cool. Let me switch it up and put some Jesus in my lyrics. And it started off from there. But as I began to grow and as the music began to evolve, it started to transition into, all right, how can we communicate faith and life, love and hope in a way which is biblically sound, but yet still culturally relevant, and again, be like a counter narrative to what was being pushed in the mainstream arena. And it was just off the back of that I started to shape and condition my music in a way that better reflected where I was at.
And did you have any sort of pressures to go mainstream, or did you at any point feel like, because I'm going back to the days of like when Mace, because I used to be a big Mace fan, Mace rapper. Yeah. And then he declared that he was going to be a pastor, and he left the thing. And I was fascinated. I thought, no, this is before Mace is before Kanye, guys, because Kanye's before Kanye was Mace, and off he goes being a pastor and stuff like that. But a few years later, Mace is back. And I think that was actually his song. But I'm asking you because I know that there probably could be sometimes some pressure to be mainstream and the glamour, the glitz and that, and the lifestyle. Did you ever at any point feel the pressure to move to the other side and do more?
If I'm being completely honest with you, no. For me personally, it just no, because I might have wanted to, what I was doing to be on those platforms and to be to that scale, but I've never thought to myself, oh, let me just switch up the content. It's just never really appealed to me, because for me, authentic art is the best art. And what was authentic to me was my faith. And, I just said, let me just continue being true to who I am and what I'm about. And that just so happened to be, my walk with God, the Christian faith, and everything of that nature. And it just never really appealed to me in that sense to be like, oh, let me go in that direction. Because I knew if I even attempted to go down that road, it just wouldn't be genuine to who I was.
That's fantastic. And I actually think there's a good segue now to actually listen to one of your songs, actually, Jesus is My King, because I think that what you just kind of said now is a great segue into it. So do you want to introduce Jesus is King, and then Jesus is My King, and then we'll be right back.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to hear Jesus is My King, taken from my album, Everything Left Unsaid. Enjoy.
There's a crown, what's a boss to a king? What's a king to a god with eternity is a ring? Infinity is a flash, forever is not a thing. The beauty of your glory is in full display. I take a moment just to meditate while you are great, because Jesus is mine. You are all of this and more. I adore my Lord, ever play, never pause. The effect and cause that you draw with a force. How you open doors and erase every flaw. You are all of this and more. I adore my Lord, ever play, never pause. The effect and cause that you draw with a force. How you open doors and erase every flaw. I don't really care how the world play, as I give you praise, give it all day. Now let me hear you all say, Jesus is my King. I don't really care how the world play, as I give you praise, give it all day. Now let me hear you all say, essence so beautiful,
Effervescence, the bubbles and tingles. Single the feeling, I'm never sick of feeling this evening. And even when odd one out in your prime, I can count on you numbering days in infinite ways. Now integrate, I commit, you are great. Top tech, never late. Tick tock, viral space, one key, heaven's gate. Give me that time, give me that date, give me that heart, give me that grace, give me that joy, give me that love, give me that word, give me that faith. Oh Lord, I don't really care how the world play. As I give you praise, give it all day. Now let me hear you all say, Jesus is my King. I don't really care how the world play. As I give you praise, give it all day. Now let me hear you all say, Jesus is my King. Be my everything, everything, be my everything. You're my everything, everything, you're my everything. Be my everything, everything, be my everything. Jesus is my King. Jesus is my King. Jesus is my King.
Okay, so we're right back, and that was Jesus is My King from Triple O. And actually, Triple O, just a quick side note, your name, just so people can understand. I think I've worked out where the three O's come from, but just in case nobody has, can you just tell us the why
Sure,
you are
sure.
called Triple O?
So it's the plain and simple as my initials. I am of Nigerian descent. My full name
Yes.
is Oluwatobi Oyefeso. So I'm a real Yoruba guy, and
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's the beautiful name that my parents gave me. And I thought, you know what, that's gonna be a bit of a mouthful, so we just condensed it, and that's where Triple O came from.
Fantastic. I love that. I thought, let's just clarify that. Just in case you're just tuning in, guys, I am speaking to Triple O, who is an artist, a UK Christian rap artist. He's not just any, he is an award-winning and two-time nominated artist. It's a real deal right here. And we're having good conversations. We're talking about the state of UK rap music, where it started in the grime days. And even if I'm correct, you did bring out a debut EP. It was Grime to Gospel, wasn't it? Was it Grime?
Wow, yeah, G2G, yeah. Wow, just you really taking me back. Yeah, we dropped.
I think it's back. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the evolution of the journey. It's wonderful to see someone have a catalogue of material and the body of work that is just so with the times and has moved with the times. And you've worked with a couple of people that some people may recognize in the ministry. I was quite surprised. And to be fair, I haven't actually heard the track. I know you've worked with like people like Philippa Hannah.
Yeah. That's Philippa Hannah. I like to refer to her as my little big sis.
Oh,
Because when you see her in person, she's so small and cute. But obviously that's my big sis, and I got so much love for Philippa.
oh,
We even bumped into each other recently. We were like, "Look, we need to get another song together."
oh,
Because,
wow.
he was on my first album, Flatline, which we
Flatline,
wrote a song
oh, yeah.
called Raggedy Doll. Yeah. So that was the
wow.
only time we've had the opportunity to collab together. But yeah, definitely look forward to working with her again sometime real soon.
Oh, fantastic. And you've worked with Governor B, which people might probably recognize a bit more, because I think he was also quite up there with the
Yeah.
and might recognize faces. And Dwayne Triumph, I remember Dwayne Triumph from back in the day.
Yeah, the legend himself, Mr. Triumph. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
to see.
Anybody else you've worked with that you look back at the track you've done and you think actually this one is something quite special?
I mean, having the opportunity to have someone. Do you know? I love. I mean, I've worked with some really cool people, and I think someone like Sean C. Johnson, who's an incredible
Sean C.
artist. I've had the opportunity more recently, having the opportunity to collab with The Truth as well, one of my favorite Christian rappers of all time.
Oh yeah, The Truth. Oh wow,
that was amazing. But I get more excited about. I'll tell you the honest truth. I get more excited about working with UK artists. I kid you not. So this album as well, I really got to like have a field day because I got to work with people who I'm a fan of myself. Like Shirin and Becca
Oh, I
Fox
love Shirin.
and Still Shady. These guys are just like the
That's just yeah.
Yeah, these guys, these are individuals I genuinely get excited about working with, to be honest with you.
They're brilliant. I love Still Shady. I remember I went to one event that was before I left London to go to the Midlands. There was one, it was quite funny. It was a 90s themed Christian event at their church. And he performed then, and I was blown away. I thought this kid is
he's
real deal. He's proper talented. So
bright future ahead of him.
Exactly. So this is all in your new album, right?
Yep.
Oh, guys, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but this is exciting. I'm telling you now. Still Shady is brilliant. And you mentioned somebody else. I've just forgotten who you said.
Who did I say? I said
the truth. No, not the truth. No. You mentioned somebody, a UK person.
Becca Fox. I said Shirin.
Yes. We play her stuff on here as well. So that's going to be very exciting, guys. Very exciting. But one thing you said that I wanted to touch on before we go to talk about your new song that's coming out, actually, is you said that you never felt the pressure to kind of sway because you were content with where you were at, and you might have wanted the platforms because, like I said, you're a MOBO award winner. It's a big deal to win a MOBO. Yeah, so these things are really big deals, but you've kept yourself humble, in my opinion. And again, your next song that I wanted to play, Glory, it kind of lets me see that you're very comfortable giving all glory to God, letting God be take the stage.
For sure.
That's what I get from
For sure, because at the end of the day, everything I do is from him, and everything I do is for him. It's that simple.
I love that. So let's introduce the next song then. Let's introduce Glory. You want to go ahead with...
Sure.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to hear Glory featuring Becca Fox and J.O. Again, taken from my album, Everything Left Unsaid. Enjoy.
Like clay with a Cassius. They don't wanna step in the ring with a heavyweight champ, no L's. Man got another straight win for the matches. They can never match this. Flame on the tip like a matchstick. Got the wind doing cartwheels and the oceans that I see doing backflips. He could hold time for ransom, pay himself with days and wealth. Currency brings new change as Everest knelt. I'm mounting, skip to the ground, no bouncing. Bow down now, wanna announce him. As it's glory, I'm shouting.
With both hands up high, I'll testify. Eyes to the sky, be glorified. With all honor, only you that I see. Praises be to the King.
I ain't the same, so I give him all the glory. So I give him all the glory. All these blessings rain on me, so I give him all the glory. My life ain't be the same, so I give him all the glory.
Wakes up the sun for the fun of it. Knows every grain of sand my name, that's first and last. When he put that there, each star he's walking out runs at the speed of light. With reason, right? His reason might dumbfound and he lost and found for the ups and downs. His word excels, copy this, thank God I'm a reading type. But he was the bleeding type. Kryptonite can never stop this super. Came back, man, from 2 dark nights. But God is great, of course I know. I grab it and play. Go, save myself, career, now I glow. Now no mistaking, I'll be saved my soul.
With both hands up high, I'll testify. Eyes to the sky, be glorified. With all honor, only you that I see. Praises be to the King.
I ain't the same, so I give him all the glory. All these blessings rain on me, so I give him all the glory. My life ain't be the same, so I give him all the glory.
Ain't the same, so I give him all the glory. All of the glory. You changed my life, so I give him the glory. Even the same, so I give him all the glory, all the glory. Hey.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. That was Glory by Triple O, and I have him here with me in the studio, not in the studio, on an interview here with me, and I'm really excited about it. And you just heard Glory and some other songs, and we've been talking about UK, and all the songs are playing in this whole hour show is just purely UK artists. We're giving love to the UK, and I'm just so happy that we can speak to Triple O and get his take on, when he came on the scene, the whole grime era to where we're at the moment now. And we've been talking about his new project, because he's got a new project out that I'm extremely excited about, because the acts, the artists that he's collaborating with are just fire. So I'm so excited about this new project. So, you do the talking now. Tell us about this new project, and then obviously, because you've got a new song, we'll talk about that. That's dropped last week. So, but tell us about this project and why, how, anything you want us to know. Go for it.
Yeah. So, Everything Left Unsaid came out the back end of 2022. It's my third studio album. Mm-hmm. And it's a very honest, real, naked look at manhood's adult sin, and the journey I've had to go through. Very, just a very real, honest perspective look at the last 2.5, 3 years of my life. And I wanted to share that journey, and I wanted to just kind of unpack a few things in the music and use this as an opportunity just to share my faith, but then at the same time share my testimony and just really encourage people who may be on similar journeys, whether it be transitioning into married life, dealing with finances, unpacking what it just means to be an adult in this day and age, just your relationship with God, whatever aspect of life that one may be navigating through. I just wanted to kind of just put it all in the music and just share that. So it's a really personal one. It's a really personal one.
Oh, I love these really honest albums, because when you play them, these kind of albums, you can just let the whole catalog just play and just follow like an honest journey, as you said. So that sounds really exciting. But you got a new song that came out last week. I'm correct? Last week, yeah, dropped last week. Yeah. And it's called Patience. So why this song? And tell us a bit more about it.
Patience, I guess it just carries on from the theme and its themes on the album. I think so many times we look at life and we want to do things like here and now. And sometimes God just says, hey, listen, I need you just to chill for a sec. Just take a moment and just be patient, because everything is going to work together in my time according to my purpose. And I need you just to breathe. And in that moment of waiting, in that moment of being patient, we're realizing, actually, you know what? I'm not standing around doing nothing. I'm serving. So I wanted the song to kind of just unpack what it looks like on a more practical note. Okay, cool. God's told me to be patient, but what am I doing while I'm being patient? What's happening in my life on a day-to-day basis? And what are the fruits of the fruit, which is patience? So it really just looks at, life on a day-to-day basis and the beauties of being patient and waiting on the Lord, and what that looks like on a practical level in my life in relation to who He is.
Oh, fantastic. We're going to play that before we close out. I thought before you go, I'm going to do two things. The first thing is to word of encouragement to anybody who's in their home listening, rap artists, female or male, and they're like, I really, really want to get into this. What would you say to them, or to encourage them that this is something that's worth doing?
I would say whatever you do, whether you eat, whether you drink, do it unto the glory of the Lord. So let God's glory be at the forefront of anything you do and everything you do in terms of your art form, in terms of your ministry, in terms of your heart, put him first. Number one, that's number one. Number two, be consistent. Consistently create, consistently, release, consistently put music out there. Like, you need to be consistent. God wants to see how faithful you are with the few, and that few may look like you may only have 20 followers on Instagram, or you may only have like 12 listeners a month on Spotify. But God will say, listen, if you can be faithful with the few and you're consistent in your faithfulness, then when I elevate you to the next level, then I know that you can handle what comes with the responsibilities of having a bigger platform. And just really just creating from the heart to the heart. And what I mean by to the heart, I mean like to the heart of God, and just saying, Lord, everything I'm doing is for you. So as long as you're pleased with what is being produced, then that's what that matters.
Fantastic. Word. I love that. Thank you so much. Quick fire questions before we play your song and we're out.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, favorite color?
Red.
Favorite holiday destination?
Ooh, as in somewhere I've been to already?
Yeah, somewhere you've been to. Yeah, somewhere you've been to already.
Oh, Tenerife.
Okay. In terms of this one, eating now. So, dinner in or dinner out?
Dinner in.
Oh, dinner in.
Yeah,
okay, favorite animal?
Turtle.
Okay, favorite. You love turtles. That's so cute. Favorite brand?
Oh, my favorite brand. What is my favorite brand? That's a very good question. I'm going to say Nike just to answer the question.
Good. That works. Would you like? Also, what's the other ones we do? We normally like to ask people these ones as well. Would you like a cinema or the musicals? Theatre experience or cinema?
Cinema. Okay. I'm a movie buff.
Out with the missus on a holiday or with the boys? Think hard.
Out with the missus.
Thank God.
Don't put me in trouble tonight.
And the last one, would you like a nice hot beverage or something nice and chilled?
A hot beverage all day, every day.
All day. We're Brits. We love a bit of tea, don't we?
Okay. we love some English tea.
We do. Well, that was Trufalo with us here on the Mary Moo Show. Thank you so much for your time. And I've been looking forward to this, everybody. This is Patience.
Patience, I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that patience. I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that. I came back from the mountain, heart on slab like Mo with a staff, 2 tablets. Come on, see, I might do it again. Come on, be that fountain. And again and again and again. Now I'm drowning. Man, I might reflect the outcome, move in faith, then forget the doubting. This one's made by Samson. Delilah's there, not try me. Chocolate Malteser, that's carrying a ring painting, telling me I'm handsome. I'ma say it with chest. Billie Jean with the footsteps, young Jordan 1 with the word is my lamp moon. Walk on the stars, I don't wanna backslide. Pick up the truth and ride. Automating this drive. I see the swings and roundabouts, the merry-go, that's how I slide. Christ in a heart and mind. Left at 99 to come find this time. Anyone that falls in a bracket that hits 10, take away 9. Wait, you got this. You are the key and locksmith. I be the slate for the topics, you base my logic in you, I done it. Oh, you got this. You are the key and locksmith. I be the slate for the topics, you base my logic in you, I done it. Oh, patience. I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that patience. I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that. I keep waiting in line. You know best for my time. I don't look for no signs. I just hold on tight when I fly. You are not a man that you lie. Back in the clash, I am yours. I know that you're mine. I am yours. I know that you're. I think back to the day when I couldn't do bite in point and blow. Clutch and foot control, E15, E16. 2 mile radius, oyster anywhere that I go for the to and fro. Despite what depended, respite I be pensive. Might got apprehended, so that's why you're attentive and I meant it. So I speak from the heart, I don't really care about saving face. Now that I'm married, my woman, my only mandate. Feeling great, Coco Asia, late night dates, I compensate. Album did the thing and that's mad. Michael Jack the flow, I'm so bad. Lizzie's gone for good and that's sad. Belly of the pit, I'm moving like Brad. My dad is a king and my king is my dad's. My dad is a king and my king is my dad. Minding my speech, I don't wanna be reckless. The flow be so selfish. Indy Jones the whip when I belt this. King of this ting like Mike and Elvis. You might see me on Portman Road, I'm a tractor boy from the east side. Pick up the time and rewind. Impatience, I'm watching that decline. Patience, I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that patience. I be the patient. I need your patience. Now I like waiting, give me that. I keep waiting in line. You don't waste my time. I don't look for no signs. I just hold on tight when I fly. You are not a man that you lie. Back in the clash, I am yours. I know that you're mine. I am yours. I know that you're.
So that was Patience by Triple O. And for those of you who are just tuning in, you missed. I had Triple O on the show and we were having a good conversation, a great conversation about the evolution of music for him, you know, when he first came on the scene to where he is now. And Patience is his newest release. So please, even if you missed the interview, miss anything else, go grab the new single. It's Patience. It's so nice. It's a great track. And, you know, stream it. Whether you're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you go and get your tunes from, stream this, download it. And thanks once again, Triple O, for joining us in the show. And to end things, I am going to play a song that came out like 14 odd years ago by one of, I would say one of the, not the pioneers, but somebody who really made a big intro into the UK gospel scene in terms of rap years ago. So this one is I Don't Pack a Matic by Dwayne Triumph. Till next time, see you guys.
It's the Christ. He's alive. Roll out.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on.
It's not a game.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on.
Real.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a man. Not listen.
Call from the darkness, call to the heartless, called by the angel, sent me the sparkless, struck by the lightning, trust, it was frightening. Ever since that day for Christ I've been writing, rhyming and riding all over the country, Manchester, Liverpool, then Germany called me, Hamburg, Stuttgart, shout out to Pastor Mark, holding it down for the king and the crown. I've been walking a long road, calling the lost souls, spoke to the nation at the death of Reese Jones, told them the answers found in the pages of the Holy Scripture and the Rock of Ages. Christ came to change us, born in a manger, born of a virgin. Wise men were searching, they came to worship the king who was emerging. Lived, died, rose again, and he's returning.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a
Roll out, Christian City is the committee, led by the Holy Spirit is the Levity. Can't hold back the Christ who's living in me, so I preach out late nights in Piccadilly. Eat, sleep, drink and breathe, Christ is in me. When I feel weak, he speaks life within me. When I need clothes, I'm clothed like the lily. Lambskin coat when cold nights are chilly. So break the bread with me, let's drink the blood and eat the lamb until the last stand. Until the day we see the eagle and the star man, and see the savior, the people with the scarred hand, stronger than a Spartan. He the new wine, I'm just a glass, and he the true vine, and I'm like a Tarzan. I'm holding on me and the father in the jungle of life, like Abraham, he put his son under the knife. Whoa.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a man shall not live by brick for long.
Yes, it's time, oh yes it's time, the king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. Yes it's time, oh yes it's time, now the sons are got for manifest sunshine. Yes it's time, oh yes it's time, the king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. Yes it's time, oh yes it's time, now the sons are got for manifest sunshine. Yes it's time, oh yes it's time, the king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. Yes, it's time, yes, it's time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. Yes, it's time, yes, it's time. The king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. Yes, it's time, yes, it's time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. What about that, boy?
I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic.
John 3:16 says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
But I pack a man shall not live by bread for long.
It ain't a game, he's alive.